Hello and welcome to another little video from WARRIC. I'm going to be talking about the PlayStation 5 event, which is this Thursday the 11th at 9 PM British Standard Time. About, are we going to see the PS5? Well, I hope so. But this is my thoughts, this is my own opinions, so if you disagree with it, that's fine. Everyone's got their right to an opinion, so this is what I think. Now, I'm hoping that we see the console. Also, all Sony PlayStation fans have waited months for this. I know it's because of the pandemic, it's probably caused a bit about it, but we want to see the PS5. I mean, I know a lot of people are saying that the PS5 is going to be twice the size of the PS4 Pro, which is debatable. But as long as it does what it says it can do, I'm happy. Now, I want to know more about the processor. I want to know more about the GPU. We know the processor is an AMD Zen 2 base CPU with 8 cores, and we know a GPU has got 10.28 teraflops. I'm not going to go into the Xbox comparison because I've done that. This is all about Sony today. Now it's got 16 gig of GDR6, which is very expensive RAM, by the way, and it's got a custom internal SSD of 825 gigabytes internal hard drive SSD. Now, what I want to know is how much the SSDs are going to be, the 1 terabyte, the 2 and the 3 terabytes from Sony themselves, because I want to know the specifications so third-party companies can then go out and make their own custom SSD third party, so the consumer can go out and buy a cheaper version than what Sony's going to charge. I mean, everybody knows the price of SSDs is very expensive. I mean, I'm expecting the 3 terabyte SSD from Sony to be you're talking about £250 to £300, which is a lot of money. So that's why I'm hoping the third parties get hold of the specifications of Sony's custom SSD so they can make their own version of it, and the customer will benefit. I've also heard that the PS5 will be backward compatible with all PS4 external hard drives, which is good. So if you wanted to buy, say, a big external hard drive for your PS4 games, which is already on your PS4, you can back them up onto that and then plug it straight into the PS5 and they will play straight off the PS5. It'd be a lot better if you can do it off an SSD because they'll load faster. Not as fast as the PS5 games, or if you loaded a PS4 game onto the internal drive of the PS5, it would load faster, hell of a lot faster off that. But there is a new SSD coming out, is already on the market, which is 20 times faster than the normal hard drive, which is good for just for PS4 games. But it's still an option. You can have your PS4 games up on a normal hard drive and then wait for either buy the external cartridges from Sony, the SSDs, to plug into the back of the PS5, or just, you know, buy another SSD, which is not going to be as fast as the PlayStation's SSD, but it'll be a lot faster than a normal hard drive. Like it says, that's what I'm interested in, and of course the number one thing is the price. Now, I'm going to say the PS5 is going to be either £400 or £450 maximum. I mean, I would like the sweet spot of £399, but we'll have to wait and see. Because that way, if it's £450, you could buy that and the game Godfall for, say, £500. But we will wait and see. I'm hoping they do give the price. Normally what they do, Sony, is they show the specifications of the PS5, and then right at the end of the show, the price will be flashed up on the screen. And everybody go, whoa. But we will see. But like I said, I'm also hoping that Sony's going to be announcing some more first-party games, as well as third-party companies announcing their games as well. I mean, I know they will be on the Xbox Series X as well, but it's nice to see some third-party games announcements as well. But I would like to see a minimum. I know we've got Godfall coming, but I'd like to see a minimum of 5 first-party exclusives. Means they'll only be on the PS5 and built only for the PS5, because Sony's actually said now all PS5 games won't be on the PS4. If they will have games for the PS4, but any games that's going to be on the PS5, as far as I know, will only be on the PS5. There will be versions of The Last of Us Part 2 and stuff like that made for the PS5, but what a lot of people are hoping that games that are going to be remastered, they ain't going to have to go out and buy them again and just have a patch, which is a very good idea and will save the consumer a lot more money. But as I said, I want to see what the console looks like. I want to know the price. I want to know more about the architecture of the console itself, the GPU, the CPU, and of course the most important thing, the SSD, and how much it's going to be for more storage if you want to buy more storage, which, well, I pretty much guess you will have to, because 825 gigabytes is just not going to be. I mean, you'd probably be able to fit, what, 5 or 6 games on it? I don't know. So you're going to need an external drive. But for copying your PS4 games and having your PS4 library, that's going to be okay, because you can just use any standard hard drive or better SSD and then just copy them onto that, plug them into your PS5, and you can play them on your PS5. So that's good about that. But I've got a lot of hopes that Sony don't drop the ball. I mean, if they do drop the ball, I will call them out. I will call them out. There'll be no bias. I will call them out. If they do things wrong, I will say they will do things wrong on the next video. If they do things right, I will say that as well. You know, but this is what I want. I want to know the price. I want to know how much the SSDs, the custom cartridge SSDs that Sony's going to make. I want to see more games announced, and I want to see the future games, some future games in production announced as well. And I want Sony to have a good event. But if they don't have a good event, I will shout them out, and I will, I will call them out as well. So we want to see Sony have a good event this Thursday, the 11th of June at 9 PM British Standard Time. And I will be back after the event to give my views and opinions on how the event went. And please remember, if you've got any questions you want to ask me for the next video, put them in the comment section below on YouTube. Like and subscribe to the channel if you like what you see, or dislike it if you don't like it. And I will see you on the next video. So remember, this video will be on YouTube and BitChute, and I will be back for another video probably on Friday to talk about what happened at the PS5 event and if I liked it or I didn't like it. So until then, it's Warwick signing off, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.